Fashionista, fashionista, fashionista. I'll come take a picture.
Alright. What's happening? Welcome back to Unique Sessions. Welcome back. And I'm glad you're here. Because I want to talk to something that's from a personal experience myself. Probably shouldn't have said that, but hey, whatever, I might edit out later. If I don't, then yeah! It's a personal experience and it's got two parts to it because it's really deep for me. So I want to talk about it with you today. And the theme is, are you running? Are you running? Are you running? And if you are, what are you running from? Are you distancing yourself from people and creating excuses because they're getting too close to you? Do you run away because you'd rather just keep by yourself because you don't want to face rejection? Are you afraid of being known because you think people may not like what they see when you let them in? Or do you just prefer to put a mask on when you're not feeling great because you don't want people to ask you how you're doing? Yeah, that's right. What are you running from? Are you running from human closeness? Are you running from people? That's what I want to talk about today. You see, I've been thinking about this, and this came from self-analysis as well. I'm just seeing people around me because I've met people who I suspect may be similar. Most people are in a certain respect because trust is a hard thing to give and earn at the same time. So I think most people are in a certain aspect of their lives. We run away from people mostly, well, maybe not everyone, but certain types of people because of past experiences. When you see certain traits, you can easily align it with people you may have met in the past that you didn't gel with too tough. And the reason why I want to talk about this today is because it's actually a self-destructive trait. It's actually self-destructive. There's some wisdom in that where you have to protect yourself, guard your heart, guard your emotions, and not let people get too close to you. But at the same time, you may be risking pushing away people that should be close to you because people don't just bring problems and pain. If you really want true, genuine love, you have to risk being hurt as well. Unfortunately, people who love you will hurt you, but it's usually not on purpose, which is why I want to talk about this today, especially when it comes to running away from people when they get too close. I've done that in the past. I'm working on it. When people get too close, you don't want them to start analyzing things you don't like about yourself. Do you do that? Have you done that before? Think about it. You know, you get defensive when certain questions are asked, or maybe they're getting too close and you don't really want them to see certain aspects of you that you don't like yourself. That may be aspects of yourself that you're trying to change and you're working on. The reason I'm bringing this up because this will be a relationship killer. I'm not talking about just marriage and girlfriends or boyfriend, whatever. I'm talking about friends. I'm talking about family. I'm talking about people that you could have great friendships with, great partnerships with. You could go on amazing journeys with them, travel to see the world. But when you're around them, you could easily get exhausted when you're around them too long because you're not 100% yourself. When you're not being yourself, you're putting effort to be closed off. And that's tiring. That's draining. So it does push you to want to be far away from people because you want that recuperation time. But the question is, do you have anyone in your life where you can 100% be yourself? Somebody who can be there, but you can still be yourself like if nobody was around. If you don't have that person, then that's a problem. It's so important to have somebody in your life where you can 100% be yourself with. It could be your brother, it could be your friend, it could be your sister, mother, father, uncle, grandma, but you have to have someone, pastor, whoever. You have to have somebody in your life where you can 100% be yourself with. Because one, it teaches you that you're an acceptable person. Everyone has flaws. It teaches you that you're an acceptable person. When you don't have that person, it's so easy to get comfortable in being hidden. And that will hinder relationships because as people get closer, if they get close enough, they'll start knowing that you're hiding something. You're distancing yourself. And for what? Yes, there's the good part of protecting yourself. But to what extent you have to risk letting people in? Of course, you have to analyze them and make sure that they're safe. But sometimes you may not know until you give them a piece of yourself. So the question is, are you running? Who are you running from? Why are you running from them? Are they good or bad people? Because if they're good people and they just want to know you and love you, then maybe you have to start thinking about giving them little bits of yourself so that it gets deeper. It's so important. That's part one. But I really want you to think about this. Are you running from people? See you in part 2. I'm Unique Creation. Y'all blessed.
Bright lights, gold floors, pearl gates, no doors, bare heads, one cause. Everybody's looking sharp with no flaws. No dodgy cuts, just got liquor tall. Fresh new robe and you know what it's for. The amps on high, everyone's on the floor. Everybody here's just having a ball. Hands in the clouds cause we're leaving it here. All the last stressing, we're leaving it here. Your best dress doesn't even come near to the gorgeous gown that the maker prepared. I stepped in with a brand new shirt.